Hi, hello there, my name is Kayla and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my favorite products for the month of November. Today it is currently November 28th. Yesterday was Black Friday. However, there are still a whole bunch of sales and deals going on at the moment, so I just thought I would get this video up as soon as possible just in case some of these products were still on sale and you could buy them for a cheaper price since we are in Black Friday mode. And one of the first products that I'm going to be talking about is something that I've been testing out all month long that is notably one of my most favorite products for the month of November, and that is the Nars Soft Matte Foundation. Okay, so this foundation is notably the most full coverage, lightweight, mattifying foundation I have ever tried. Compared to the Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation, this one is significantly lighter weight than this one. This one does retail for about the $45 range, but you do get 1.5 fluid ounces, which is half a fluid ounce more than you would get with the Too Faced Born This Way matte or with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So I do think you're getting a little bit more of your money's worth with the Nars Soft Matte Foundation. I have this in the shade Mont Blanc Light 2, and this is the absolute perfect shade for me. This is so good. I only need to go in with one layer. It covers up everything, my acne scars. It is so good. If there is one thing I cannot recommend enough to you, it is this Nars Soft Matte Foundation. If you have oily skin like I do, highly recommend this. I don't even have to powder my whole face. I just do one layer of this. Bronzer and blush goes on really well on top of it without any sort of powder, and it doesn't look patchy or cakey or anything like that, and I would highly recommend this to you. One of my most favorite products for the month of November. I've been using it every single day and love it. Next up we have a primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I know this product has been out for a super long time, however this month was my first month of ever using this. I use this as my primer with the Nars Soft Matte Foundation. This primer is great at smoothing, blurring, filling in your pores. Highly recommend it if you haven't tried it out. I absolutely love it. Alright, so next up, this is like a little lip combination that I have been using all month long. First, for lip liner that I have been absolutely loving is the Colourpop lip liner in the shade BFF. This is what I currently have on right now. It is the perfect nudie brown but pinky color for my skin tone. I absolutely love it. Goes on super well. Lasts all day. Highly recommend this lip liner. It is just the perfect shade. And in conjunction with this lip liner, I use the Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Midnight Snag. It's what I currently have on right now. Lasts almost all day long. Highly recommend it. Very affordable. And then what I put on top, just on the center, just to give it a little bit of depth, is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cairo. I can't pronounce this, I'm sorry. I will have everything linked in the description box down below, but it's C-A-I-R-O, and this I just put on right in the middle, right on top of the liquid lipstick, and it just gives that nice sort of plump, dimensional looking lip, and I absolutely love it. So this lip combination I have been using all month long, and it just looks really perfect, and I would highly recommend these lip products. Super affordable. Okay, so next up for eyeshadow, I have 3 eyeshadow palettes that I would really like to share with you guys. The first one, this is probably no surprise to you. I reviewed this in one of my previous videos. This is the Colourpop Raw Beauty Kristi at Foresight palette. I mean, these colors are just absolutely gorgeous. I've used this several times since reviewing it in my last video, and it is currently sold out right now. However, I do believe that they will be restocking it. And if they do and you do not own this, I would highly recommend it. The colors in here are really pretty, very easy to work with. You have a nice range of neutrals, and then you also have these pops of blue and green and purple, these really beautiful shimmer shades, and it's just a really gorgeous palette. You could use it every day or for like a nice nighttime look. And the packaging on here is just so cute. I love the mushrooms. I love the whole theme of this, and I think Raw Beauty Kristi did a really great job with this palette, and I would highly recommend this to you if they do end up restocking it. Alright, so this next eyeshadow palette, I received this in a boxy charm, and this was my first time ever trying out a Natasha Denona eyeshadow formula, and this is the Natasha Denona Peak palette. This is the little 5-pan eyeshadow palette, and the colors in here are absolutely gorgeous. I was very impressed with how these eyeshadows worked. They're very easy to use. They blend out very well. The shimmer shade in here is just gorgeous. I love it. It is so beautiful. And I was very impressed whenever I got this in my boxy charm, and I've been using it consistently throughout the month of November. So Natasha Denona, if you've never tried out any of her eyeshadows, I just tried this palette out for the first time this month, and I really love it. And now I'm thinking about grabbing some more of these little 5-pan Natasha Denona palettes. They are so good, very pigmented, very easy to work with. Highly recommend them. Alright, so the last eyeshadow palette that I have here that I've been using probably the most throughout the month of October, and this is something that's been out for a really long time. However, I've just slept on it, but this is the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession palette. The shades in here just speak to my soul. They are so beautiful. It's what I currently have on my eyes today. These are so pigmented. These are very easy to work with, very easy to blend out. This is a super travel friendly palette. You get a nice mirror in here, very small and compact. However, there are 9 shades. You get 4 shimmer shades, 5 matte shades. Very beautiful colors, very pigmented. I love this palette. Like I said, I have it on right now today, and I would highly recommend this to you if you've never tried out any Huda Beauty palettes before. This is my first ever Huda Beauty palette that I've tried out. Now I'm curious as to what the other 9-pan little palettes of hers are like, so I may pick up more of them if they're on sale right now. And this is just a really good palette. I could see myself traveling with this if we're ever allowed to travel again, but it's just such a great palette. I've been using it consistently throughout this month, and I would highly recommend this to you. And this is the Topaz Obsessions one. I did get this palette in a Ipsy add-on. If you're unfamiliar with Ipsy Glam Bag, once or twice a month they do a little add-on store that lasts for a couple days, where you can choose products that you would like to purchase for a discounted price. So I got this in a little Ipsy add-on kit. That I also got this highlighter that has been my favorite. Oh my goodness. This has really changed the highlighter game for me. I don't know why I've never tried out any Ofra highlighters before, but this is the Ofra highlighter in the shade Glow Goals. This is the one that was in collaboration with Nikki Tutorials. Looking at it at first glance, I didn't think it was going to be the right shade for me. However, this is what I have on right now, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's not like other highlighters that I would typically use that are more of a silver sort of color. This is definitely a more light champagne-y color, and it looks absolutely beautiful on my skin. I don't have like a white silver sort of streak on my skin. It looks more of almost like a very, I don't want to say natural because it is blinding, however it's definitely more fitting, I guess you could say. However, I definitely have been loving this highlighter. I've been wearing it all month long. Very blinding. It's what I have on right now. I have it on my inner corners, on my nose. Highly recommend this highlighter. I know Ofra is doing a whole bunch of Black Friday deals right now, so if you can get this on sale, I would highly recommend it. After trying out this Ofra highlighter, I'm definitely more open to trying more Ofra highlighters, so I love this. I've been using it a lot, and I would highly recommend this to you guys. Okay, so something else that I've been really loving from the Raw Beauty Kristi Colourpop collection is the Super Shock shadow that I picked up in the shade Mycelium. It is this absolutely gorgeous champagne-y sort of silvery shade. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is so beautiful. It's what I currently have on my lids today, and I've been using this with every single eyeshadow palette, every look. It is just universally flattering, and if they do end up restocking these, I would highly recommend the Super Shock shadow. This is in the shade Mycelium. So gorgeous, goes with almost any look that I create, and I've been really loving it. Alright, so a little bit of skincare. This is the Inky List Caffeine Eye Cream. I'm not super into like eye creams and stuff like that. I got this from Sephora and it was only 10 bucks. The Inky List is a very affordable skincare brand that is available on Sephora.com. I use this day and night, and I can say it significantly sort of like de-puffs my eyes whenever I wake up in the morning, and I've really been enjoying this. Does this like help repair wrinkles and stuff like that? I don't think so. I don't really have like a whole lot of wrinkles underneath my eyes, so I don't know. However, I would say it definitely reduces the look of puffiness under my eyes in the morning, and I really have been loving it, and I would highly recommend this to you guys. Alright, so last but not least, I have two things that are not beauty related, and these are two candles. What a surprise. I have two Bath & Body Works candles. I have one, this is in Caramel Cinnamon Swirl and Sugared Snickerdoodle. These smell amazing. The Caramel Cinnamon Swirl one is more of a, I don't know, they're both sweet, but the Caramel Cinnamon Swirl one I wouldn't say is as strong as the Sugared Snickerdoodle one. If I would have to choose one, the caramel or the Snickerdoodle, I would choose the Snickerdoodle. This one's just a little bit more vanilla-y and smells like a cookie, which I absolutely love when it comes to candles. If you don't like sweet candles, you won't like any of these. However, I love them. I love all sweet scented candles, sprays, stuff like that. So I've been really loving these. These have been lit consistently in my house. This one is almost halfway gone. This one still has a bit of life left in it. But both of these candles will significantly fill up a room with their smells. They are very, very pigmented when it comes to smells. So if you don't like very overpowering smells, I wouldn't purchase these either. However, if you really want a scent that's going to fill up your entire room, these are your go-tos. They smell so good. This one I would say is my favorite, the Sugared Snickerdoodle. So good. Highly recommend it if you're looking for like a gift for someone or anything like that. Bath & Body Works candles are always a go-to. They're just so good, reliable, smell great. Highly recommend these. Alright you guys, so that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is just all the stuff that I've been really loving the past month. Everything that I talked about today will be linked in the description box down below, as well as everything on my face and all of my social medias. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye. And I would highly